Welcome back. Americans deeply divided over the country's war with Iran as voices of support and dissent rise, the discord reaching even some of the staunchest supporters of President Trump. Does Operation Epic Fury have the power to crack the president's usually rock-solid MAGA base? It's day 18 of the war with Iran.
I don't want war. I don't want the loss of human life. But I have to trust in the president right now. I have to.
Doug King is the kind of Trump supporter whose faith in the commander-in-chief is unwavering. What do you make of the possible impact of a long, protracted war?
I have total faith in our military, and I don't think Iran stands a chance.
While there are some cracks appearing in MAGA world over the war, Doug, a decades-long member of the United Auto Workers Union based in Michigan, is standing firm.
They're actually a national company.
I first met Doug just before the 2024 election. He'd voted both for Obama and Trump in the past. How do you feel like you've been in the last 4 years?
I haven't been as well as I was 4 years ago. I'm actually worried about losing my job again. And the price of groceries are high, the price of cars are high.
Just after Trump's re-election, he told us he felt hopeful.
I look forward to Trump bringing back the United States economy, and I look forward to peace in the Middle East.
When we last spoke with you in 2024, you said that you were looking forward to peace in the Middle East. What do you say now?
I still am looking forward to peace in the Middle East. I think at some point you have to deal with Iran. And wait, do you wait till they get stronger and stronger?
On day 18 of the war in Iran, strikes continued in the capital of Tehran. Israeli forces killed Ali Lariani, who many believe was acting as Iran's de facto leader. And here in the U.S., President Trump's top counterterrorism official resigned, the highest profile administration member to quit over opposition to the war. U.S. Army veteran Joe Kent writing, "I cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war in Iran. It's clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby." Trump, who has long supported Kent's political career despite Kent's controversies and past associations with anti-Semites, today brushing off his resignation.
I always thought he was a nice guy, but I always thought he was weak on security, very weak on security. I didn't know him well.
So far, 13 American service members have been killed and at least 200 wounded. It's been over 2 weeks since the Pentagon launched the initial attack with Israel, killing Iran's top leaders, including the ruling Ayatollah.
Oh my God.
Iran retaliating with drone attacks on neighboring Gulf countries, U.S. targets in the region, including American embassies, and effectively shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, spiking gas prices and threatening the global economy. What do you make of the fact that gas prices are spiking?
For me, talking about gas prices seems a little bit selfish because people are dying. But I'm hoping that this doesn't drag on and it isn't a big drag on the economy.
The administration's timeline for the military mission against Iran shifting.
From the beginning, we projected 4 to 5 weeks. We're achieving major strides toward completing our military objective. And some people could say they're pretty well complete.
We will not relent until the enemy is totally and decisively defeated. But we do so on our timeline.
Many in the president's party back his decision. According to a recent poll, 85% of Republicans support military action against Iran. Still, from the onset, there have been high-profile detractors, like conservative host Megyn Kelly on her Sirius XM show.
No one should have to die for a foreign country. I don't think those 4 service members died for the United States.
Popular podcaster Joe Rogan, who endorsed President Trump in the 2024 election, now puzzled by his actions.
It just seems so insane based on what he ran on. I mean, this is why a lot of people feel betrayed, right? I mean, he ran on no more wars and these stupid, senseless wars, and then we have one that we can't even really clearly define why we did it.
And Kentucky Congressman Tom Massey, a staunch Republican, questioning the reasoning for war.
We've been given 3 or 4 reasons. Last summer, it was to degrade their nuclear capability into the Stone Ages, and we were told that objective was met. So they can't use that excuse now.
Natalie Winters is a rising voice in the MAGA movement, often appearing with Steve Bannon on his War Room podcast.
I mean, I don't think you can come away with any other conclusion than that the messaging is all over the place.
She's part of the splintering within the MAGA coalition, now critical of the U.S. strikes in Iran.
We don't need to continue sinking blood, treasure, and more American lives to bring about a regime that we don't even necessarily know that they would want to abandon their nuclear desires. My point is, it's okay to speak out against issues that are, I think, pretty antithetical to what the America First movement is about.
Winter says since voicing her opinions, she's been surprised by online backlash from other MAGA supporters.
Certainly never been called a Trump traitor before. I'm as MAGA as it gets. I hosted War Room when Steve Bannon went to prison. So it's interesting to see the people turn rather quickly. Just because President Trump says something doesn't make it right.
If we had just done nothing, I can't imagine what would have happened. How many more citizens they would kill, or how close they could be to having a nuclear weapon.
North Carolina Republican voter Beverly Nathan helped campaign for President Trump in her Democratic-leaning county. In her view, the war in Iran aligns with his America First doctrine.
Promise to keep us safe, promise to keep us economically wealthy. I believe that eliminating a fear and a threat does make America First policy.
As for Doug, he tells me he hopes for a limited conflict with Iran.
I'm hoping that they have a great plan and this is going to be quick. I don't want to see this drag on for a long period of time.
And be sure to stay with Nightline and ABC News for continuing coverage of the war. When we come back,